Previously, we hired Fazio Land Solutions out of Poto, Oklahoma to clear some land for us. He cleared about 3 acres of woods along the road. It was a 4-day job and we took down many trees, which became 6 big piles. And we started the process of burning the trees and smoothing things out. You know, some things that were neglected take a lot of time and effort when you begin restoring a place. Fixing this fence line along the road has been on our list of things to do for several years, and we are very excited to finally get it done.
Good afternoon from beautiful southeast Oklahoma. Welcome to Flyover News. Yes, we are Flyover News. Man, it has been hot. It's been dry. I say dry, you know, yesterday, late in the evening, afternoon, we had a little bit of a front blew through, and we got maybe just, I don't know, 1/100th of an inch. Very little. But now the heat set back in. It was cooler this morning, but it's getting full-blown warm now. So anyway, we've worked down by the corner where we had the land cleared along the road, and it's coming around pretty good. It's the first burn. We'll have to do some more, but it's coming along. We put the fence back up, put a little gate down there, and just doing some odds and ends. The county commissioner is supposed to be out just any time now, actually, and he's going to ride down there with me. He'd already told me a while back, and I talked to him on the phone again, that the county will clear that fence row, and we cleared all the land inside of it. And so I've got a nice big hole. I think a good spot for me to push it all off into it, and we'll cover it up, burn it, cover it up, whatever. And anyway, get all that taken care of. But that's kind of most of what we've been doing. I mowed the yard, and I mean, that kind of stuff always has to happen. But anyway, I'll show you a little bit of video. We shot quite a bit, and see what we can come up with. And this will be video number 2 this week, so I'm rocking now. We appreciate you guys tuning in. Thanks to everyone who watches and leaves messages and all that. We appreciate you very much. You guys have a great day. Okay, it's about 8 o'clock this morning. I just lit off the third pile. I used about 1/4 of a square bale. So the first one way down there and the second one right there, they're still smoldering. They've been smoldering. This is the 3rd day. They're doing good. So we'll see if this will all take off and go. And I didn't put very much diesel on it. If I have to, I'll hit a little more diesel to encourage it. And we'll see if we go. 2 minutes later. Okay, so there's a big part down here, big part down there, and then more piles of stuff down there. We're gonna see how much of this will take off and work its way through it. It's gonna get hot. I'm gonna move the tractor. There it goes. More and more. I'm not very far away from it. It's starting to get hot. I backed up, but I gotta back up more. Yeah, it's taking off. That's what we want. Okay, I've moved farther away from it. I'm over on the south side of it now, and it's ripping and tearing. I can get farther away from it over here. Back over there between it and the fence, there's not a lot of way to get very far from it. Okay, burning good. So I lit it there in the middle. If that middle part or somewhere, maybe right in through there, if that'll all get good and hot on the bottom underneath, it looks like it is, then all those limbs on top will go ahead and collapse down into it and it'll burn up good. So I got this next, and then I got a big one down there. We're anxious to burn. That had a bunch of two big stands of bodark trees that he took down, bodark/locust trees. Anyway, that's all piled up really good. It's gonna make a big fire. It's in a good place. This will burn too. Okay, I've been down here this morning working, not filming, I know, but the fire girl hadn't been filming either, so we're both guilty. So I'm down here at the corner. We checked on the fires. They're still burning. We're putting an H-brace in. You know, I've thought about it for a long time, about putting a gate down here, and I've decided I'm going to, especially while we're doing all this work down here. And then if I decide I don't want a gate all the way down here away from the house, I'll take the gate out and just put wire across it. Anyway, I just built a brace, and you know, I'm batting it good today. Look at that. That is just pretty good. I mean, it's right on the money. So they don't always work out exactly that well.
Riding on the city of New Orleans, Monday morning rail, 15 cars and 15 restless riders, 3 conductors, 25 sacks of mail. All along the southbound Odyssey, the train pulls out at Kankakee and rolls along past houses, farms, and fields, passing trains that have no name, and freight yards full of old black men, and the graveyards of the rusted automobiles. Good morning, America, how are you? Said, don't you know me? I'm your native son. I'm the train they call the city of New Orleans. I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is done. Dealing card games with the old man in the club car. Penny a point, ain't no one keeping score. As the paper bag that holds the bottle, feel the wheels rumbling neath the floor. And the sons of Pullman porters and the sons of engineers ride their father's magic carpets made of steel. Mothers with their babes asleep, rocking to the gentle beat, and the rhythm of the rails is all they feel. Good morning, America, how are you? Said, don't you know me? I'm your native son. I'm the train they call the city of New Orleans. I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is done. Nighttime on the city of New Orleans, changing cars in Memphis, Tennessee. Halfway home, we'll be there by morning. Through the Mississippi darkness, rolling down to the sea. But all the towns and people seem to fade into a bad dream, and to steal the rail still ain't heard the news. The conductor sings his songs again. Passengers will please refrain. This train got to disappear in railroad news. Good night, America, how are you? Say, don't you know me? I'm your native son. I'm the train they call the city of New Orleans. I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is done.
Smoking. That was strategically placed, wasn't it?
That one was strategically placed. It went right in. This one is just going to be pitched up there somewhere.
Woo, that's good.
a quart of diesel. It's like it's spraying a lot, but it don't come out very fast. Okay, it's about 5:30 p.m. I just fired that off. There's a cedar tree right there, a big cedar tree. So I just lit it, and we'll see what happens. See how much of this burns. This is this is the biggest pile, I think. It's really big. It's gonna take a long time to burn all that. It's really big. It's about 2 or 3 of them combined, probably 3. The sky doesn't look promising. We had just some sprinkles, a little bit of light rain for just a short time earlier. Didn't put the fires out though. Dark skies, ominous looking skies to the south, but I don't think it's supposed to be moving at us. So this is getting big in a hurry. We're gonna have a big fire right there, that's for sure. I'm back quite a ways from it and I can already feel a lot of heat. I'm gonna back up even more. Okay, I've backed farther away from it. I'm gonna have to back up again here in a minute. That is going up now. My goodness. I don't know what all's in there, but whatever it is crazy. That may be the biggest one we've had in a long, long time. You can hear it pulling air in. A little bit of luck we don't burn the forest down or anything. Got a breeze. That front's brought through a little bit of breeze. It's been hot and just completely windless. Hot, dry, and windless, but that front's brought through a breeze. That breeze is fanning it. It's pretty massive right there. Wind blowing. The wind is whipping it. Wowzer. That is a crazy fire. That's the big one. So I'm down. Right there is the last one. Is the one that where the old boat arch trees were. This is the big one next to it. That's the biggest of all of them. It's bigger than the others by a lot. Had a couple of cedars in it, and it went up in a hurry. It's been going about 15 minutes. It's burned all the way down to there. All that, I started it down there, that's all. And now the wind has moved it this way. Well, it's 8:30 in the morning. This is Friday morning, and I've just kicked this one off. It's the last pile that was cut, but it's not the last pile. I've got one more little one that's up there that's not burnt. So if we get this burnt, I'll just have one little one to burn. Right in here, we had a couple of stands of boat arch trees, big stands of boat arch trees, and dug all those up and piled them up in there. I think there's a few roots left in there, but not many. It's mostly just trash laid down there. And so I just kicked this off. You know, we got a little bit of dew on the ground. The grass is all wet. I'm sure the weeds were wet and all this stuff. So it's taking a little bit more time to kick off, but it's going right now. A little bit of diesel on it, and there's the cedar in it.
I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought that I'd see you again.
What's missing that we had yesterday evening when I set that last one off, that last one burnt more fully than anything we've burnt. What's missing is wind. It is completely dead still. There's not a breath of wind.
Body's aching and my time is at hand. I won't make it any other way. Whoa, I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always always thought that I'd see you again.
So apparently there's an old farmer's tale that if you cut down trees and you burn them in a certain time frame, and I've heard different people tell me what that time frame was, 5 to 8 days, 6 to 8 days, 7 to 12 days, you know, all sorts of time frames in there. But apparently during that time, the trees that you cut down begin releasing some sort of gas. I don't know if it's methane or I don't know what it is, CO2, who knows. They start releasing a gas that will enhance the burning. And if you wait till that time's over, then you've got, you know, green wood that's hard to burn until it, you know, months away. So I don't know if there's any truth to that. I decided to try it to find out. I Googled it and looked on the internet and all, and I can't really find anything that talks about that. I may look some more, but it, you know, I'm getting a pretty good burn. I'm not very many days into it. If I'd have waited 6 weeks, 2 months, I'm not sure it would have burnt this good. My experience is it probably wouldn't have, but this seems to be working, so I'm glad that we're burning it when we are.
I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought that I'd see you, baby, one more time again.